It was very difficult for Yahweh to be accepted during the time when he went to deliver his people from the bondage where they had been 430 years in Egypt. It was very difficult because Yahweh at that time, he appeared to be a new God in the environment or in the world of that time. Even the Israelites themselves, it was very difficult for them to embrace him, to believe in him, and to accept him that he was the only God who was whom they had to give their total allegiance. It was very difficult to them because he was a new God amidst all the so-called gods of the time, gods that were controlling, nations of the ancient Near East. So when you study the Bible very carefully, you are going to find that even Moses, it took a lot of time to him or for him to grasp and to understand this kind of God who told him to go to Pharaoh and deliver his people out of the bondage, out of Egypt. It was very difficult, and that is the reason why he even asked him his name. Because gods by then, they had their own names, they had already acquired titles, they had already acquired prominent names. So Moses was to be asked by the Israelites, what are you saying? Because by then they were used, with the gods of Egypt. They knew them by names. So it was very difficult for Moses to go there and present Yahweh, who was invisible. Yahweh was not visible. Yahweh was an invisible God. So it was going to be very difficult to the people of Israel and to the people of that time to believe in an invisible God because they were used with visible gods that they could carry from one place, to another place. Gods of who were homestead gods. So Yahweh to become a national God, it was really a very huge task for one to explain that to people.